What's up, print hustlers? Today we're going to talk about printing on sleeves. Now, it's like 93 degrees and like 80% humidity at the shop today. We got a fan in the background, so if you hear that little buzz, that's what that is. I got a couple other fans over there too. I think Dylan from Upstate sitting over there, he's a fan. It's hot in here. I wish I didn't have sleeves, but for those of us that have to have sleeves, you can also print on them. It's a good use of a location. Put your company name, any other branding. A very popular one, of course, is the American flag. So today I'm going to talk about how you can print short sleeve and long sleeve on your press. Let's go. All right, so we're at press now and we're ready to start printing our sleeve. So the first thing I want to point out is we did change pallets. Now, if you already have sleeve pallets, use those. If you're on the market for screen pallets, I would recommend screen pallets, sleeve pallets. If you already have sleeve platens, use those. If you're on the marketplace for some new ones, I do recommend looking for pocket pallets instead. This will work nicely on a left chest pocket. It slides right over that shape, but it also works as a sleeve pallet. If you get a traditional sleeve pallet, it'll be rounded around and you'll actually lose some of that printability if trying to print inside of a pocket. So if you're looking at those, I would say maybe go with this. Only difference is this slight little notch in is a little bit smaller of a profile, but usually I can still fit a good 3, even squeeze in a 3.5 inch right there in that space. All right, so now we've got it set up on press. We can see here I've actually used a laser, a grid, where that little top line is where the sleeve's going to actually print. So for these, I am going to be loading through the collar. Now, the reason I'm loading through the collar is because I'm going to be doing short sleeve and long sleeve. Traditional short sleeve, oftentimes I'll load through the sleeve, meaning I just go ahead and place it like that. But the problem is I can't do that with my long sleeves. I can't get all that over all of this with the actual arm assembly. So I've gone ahead and made sure the art works for me to slide it through right here. And then I can see where that line's gonna drop with the laser. And now I'm gonna make sure to print right there, okay? And I can load a long sleeve the same way, have the excess draping right there, no issue. So if you've got a dirty floor and you're getting some longer pieces of apparel, 3X, 4X, they're gonna drag. You don't want a dirty floor for that. So make sure you can either clean your floor. I've also seen a lot of shops, I've done it myself, put down boxes, flat boxes, and kind of make a skirt around the press for those to drape along as they go. If you're able, you can also take the excess and kind of drape it around the back. Just make sure that you're never gonna come into contact with your flash. For me, for these right now, I'm not gonna actually drag, so I can leave those draping down there, no problem. So from there, all we're doing is lining up where we want that print to go, and we can go from there. So I want this to go a little bit higher up, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down here, and I'm gonna bring it down about right there, okay? And I can even put a line right here to help remember. I'm using the top of the design. I could also move this laser to be the bottom of the design, which may actually help me out a little bit more to see where that bottom is. So let's go ahead and line that up to the bottom. I'm gonna come back over here, and I'm just gonna adjust my laser. Probably hard to see a little bit on the screen there, but I can move my laser, which is kind of finicky, but here we go. I can line that up, and now I've got the bottom of the design lined up. So now I can see where that's gonna land, and I can make sure to line everything up accordingly. That's where it's gonna land, that looks good. And now I'm ready to go ahead and print that sleeve. So today we're gonna be using the American flag. It's gonna be going always stripes going away. So when you're walking forward, the flag is going that direction. Oftentimes it's called grunt style. It's a direction which the flag has to go as you're going into battle. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that filled. And there we go. There we can see, this is a 3.5 inch wide flag. Looks great. From here I'm gonna flash it and then do a second hit and we'll be good. All right, came back around, looks great. Time for the second hit, and it'll be done. Beautiful. All right, carefully take it off. There we go. All right, so here we have a great short sleeve print. Now remember, I positioned mine to be able to go through the collar so I could print on the short sleeve as well as I could load a long sleeve the same way. If I'm only printing short sleeves, I'm actually going to flip the image all the way around and I'm gonna load just through the short and have my straight edge right there to line it up to and be good every time. So make sure you position it depending on what you're going to be printing, just short sleeves, or in this case, short and long sleeve. You want to make sure to account for that. Center it on the artboard and just have some give in the up and down. Hopefully this helped. If you have any questions or if you have any tips on how you like to print sleeves, leave them below in the comments for us. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks so much. See you soon.